I should have figured out what I was doing first. You guys gotta go hunt? I think that's the plan. Green Sheaves, Rosaria. So let's that's all Simbrick. Let me local map. Green Sheaves, so it's somewhere in there. Above Martha's Rest. Hopefully no more crashing occurs.
Run like the wind.
Okay. I didn't see anything unique. Oh, wait. No, this is not a Minotaur. Minotaur. Ooh, but I do want that. Oh! Okay. I missed the timing. Oh well. Wrong move. Gosh darn, I'm doing terrible. I thought I had a different ability equipped. I forgot I switched it.
Let's go.
Sorry, Ambrosia, that you got like yeeted. Ambrosia. Ambrosia. Maybe I head to the left. Don't think it's at the Broken Hill. Burb.
No need to ride from here.
Okay. Run like the wind. Damn it. Okay. Aren't you all rather annoying? Where the heck is this thing? Maybe I just look it up. No, I found ya. Darn, I tried to avoid that attack. Dang it! Double dang it. That's my bad. Aggressive there on the dodge. Oh, I got hit by the full combo. No! I got shredded, man. Absolutely shredded. I need to go buy some potions before I head out. Me no Tarmy.
Locals will sleep easier without him at their gate.
I got a message. One moment.
Man in Dalamil mentioned the cook is not seen now.
Welcome to the Patron's Whisper.
There's a
Come
new
to
star.
claim your
Sounds
just
like I can get
desserts?
another. They say it is your men who keep the roads free of beast and bandits. As one whose livelihood is relying on safe passage from market to market, my chocos and I thank you. Concerned caravaner. Cleric's
There you are.
medallion. What's that do?
All done?
That's not bad. North of Sarawaz. Now I'm gonna go buy potions.
One day, I want to sail all the way to the shore.
Well, don't just stand there gawping. Go on then.
What am I doing? 2, please.
You'll not find a better price than that.
3,
It'd
please.
better I'll be here.
Oh! Never mind on that one. Ooh. They gave me the shivers for a second. Jesus.
Let's not be greedy now.
North of Sarawaz. So I should local. Maybe it's close to there. Sarawaz sounds like someplace that'd be here. Yeah. Oh, neck.
Thank you for sticking with us.
Those of us who are still here can't exactly leave us now.
All right, Sid. This is no time to ride.
Alright, Sid. It is always time to ride.
Faster!
I don't even know what I'm looking for fully.
deserve a rest.
That must be it.
What the hell is this thing doing out in the road?
That's bad. Oh. I missed the timing. Gosh darn! Still missed the timing. Ah, wrong button. I still can't get the timing down. Dang. No. This thing's hard. I'm messing up my timings too. That's bad. Yeah, I ate that. I ate that too. I'm not being cautious. Oh! Ah! Ah! Ooh. I don't want to be out of the fight for too long. No! That's ludicrous. I tried to get back in, but I dodged all of its attacks. I got you down better now. Ah, I mistimed it. That's bad, I ate that. Oh. I basically fought him 2.8 times.
From the ruins it came, and to ruin it returns.
That deals with that. That was unexpectedly difficult.
Is it business or pleasure?
Porque no los dos.
You'll not find a better price than that. You're rubbing me blind, you know. It'd better all be here. Come again. Or don't. I'm not much bothered either way.
No, you're a little rude.
Our man in Dalamo mentioned the cookies God haven't been seen there.
I don't think there's anything
Wasn't
new,
expecting you
but
back so soon.
no. Dire Wolf
All done?
Jess.
I've done what I can, but the rest is up to you. You need to start taking better care of yourself.
Understood. And thank you.
The curse has spread. Make sure she rests.
So the curse affects not bears, affects
If it hurts, you can tell me, you know. I'll
affects
understand.
whatever they're
I can
called.
bear it.
Dominance.
But you shouldn't have to. Not anymore.
This isn't just your struggle, Clive.
It's
ours.
ours.
And when we see how hard you fight, it inspires us to do the same. Or would you rather we left you to save the world all on your own?
No. That's not... Ignore me.
Yeah, that's what I figured.
Where are you? In here.
What's wrong?
Rosaria's under attack.
What?
This isn't the Dalmekian army we're talking about. It's the men of the Rock from Drake's Fang. Hugo Kupka's private guard. There is in hell in Rosalith, trying to batter down the castle gates.
Looking for me.
Seems that way. Reckon old Hugo has finally worked out who Sid really is.
Then this is just another trap.
Ah, it's a trap, all right. The daddy of all fucking traps.
I'm going to Rosalith.
You're not serious. That's exactly what he wants you to do, Clive.
Look. I don't know why Kupka harbors such a grudge against Sid. But as long as it's left to fester, our world will never know peace. He has dragged the rest of Storm into this pointless war just to find me. Besides which, I'm not about to stand and watch while my home gets ground into the dirt. Hugo Kuka must die.
I've lost enough friends to that man already. I don't want to lose any more. So let's go and kill the bastard.
I'm coming too. After all, we're in this together.
All right. I should probably speak to Otto before leaving. We need to know what we're getting ourselves into.
Un moment as well. Do do be do do be do be dee do be dee do. Okay.
One day, I want to see it all the way to shore. We must be ready to leave for Rosalith at a moment's notice.
Gov gave you the news then? We're leaving for Rosalith. But not before I know exactly what's going on. What have we heard?
All sorts. Nobody was expecting the Dalmex to open up a new front against the Empire, least of all our friends in the provinces. Reports have been rolling in from all over the place, with no two saying the same thing. I've been passing them on to Vivian, in the hope she can make sense of them. If you're set on going, you'll want to talk to her.
Understood.
Hold up.
Ah, if it isn't my favorite pupil. Let's see now, where did we leave? Well, this is a surprise. My lectures are rarely so well attended.
You know what they say? A little knowledge, can't hurt?
Is that what they say
We
now?
are going to Rosalith to deal with Kuka. What's the situation there?
Whoa there, Lord Rossfield. I'm sure you're champing at the bit to return to your roost. But to fully understand the present situation, one must first understand how it came to be.
Let us begin with the story of Hugo Kupka, or the permanent economic advisor to the Dalmekian government, to give him his formal title. In a republic founded on commerce, there could hardly be a more influential position. It has granted him both extraordinary wealth and extraordinary power. Not that he ever wanted for the latter. Being Titan's dominant, he is also Dalmekia's
dominant
last
is what
line
it
of
is.
defense. A fact he has used to his
remember.
considerable advantage. Why, he was even able to pry Drake's Fang, one of the pillars of the Republic, from Parliament's grip. And he was quick to buy the loyalty of the Fang's protectors. Today they are his faithful creatures, a private army in all but name. The self-same army that marches upon Rosarian soil as we speak. By which I mean Imperial soil, not that you need reminding of the fact. Suffice it to say, the Empire's attentions are elsewhere at present, deadlocked as it is with Dalmekia over its occupation of the Crystalline Dominion, where its legions are now gathered. Scarcely a handful of garrisons remain to secure its western provinces, and half of them left after the fall of Drake's breath. With the threat of the Ironblood thus diminished, they had little cause to fear a maritime invasion. And so today, only a token force guards the former duchy's shores, as Kupka was quick to descry. He landed his troops on the Rosarian coast without encountering so much as a single ship. All for you, Clive. He wants your head. And so he and his men advance upon Rosalith, not to capture the province, but to draw you out.
You said Kupka's forces sailed up the coast. What of Port Isolde then? Is the city safe?
Quite, according to the Guardians of the Flame. The Dalmekian fleet floated by without incident.
But not without remark. When they learned Kupka's forces were making for Rosalith, our friends were quick to begin arranging the exodus of her citizens. And so the stage will soon be set for your heroic homecoming. Alas, it will be a more trying task to enter the capital than it was to leave it. Hugo's men hold Buett Bridge, despite the Imperials' repeated attempts to wrest it back from their grasp.
And they were careful not to repeat the Empire's mistake in neglecting their coastal defenses. The seas around Rosalith are firmly under Dalmekian control. So tell me, pupil mine, what do you believe to be the best route to Rosalith?
The north.
The north?
They cross the northern border near Phoenix Gate, then take the road through Stillwind down to the capital. Hardly the quickest route, but at least we won't be spotted.
A little local knowledge goes a long way, and so must you.
We'd best get a move on then.
Oh, will you be going too?
Aye. I've been waiting a long time to give that fucker a taste of his own medicine. I would have missed this for the world.
All right. We should be on our way.
Lead on.
Fortify the castle gates. At once.
Hugo and his men have been busy. They've already breached the castle's outer wall. The Imperials are holding the ground for now, but it's only a matter of time before the keep falls. Those fuckers really went to town on this place. Almost like they want to wipe it off the map.
Just a means to an end.
All this for one man? They didn't have to go so far.
If you keep your wits about you, I reckon you can make it up to the castle without raising the alarm. I'll sniff out any townsfolk who haven't escaped yet and send them on their way.
Be careful.
Likewise. Don't do anything I wouldn't do.
Ooh, covered in ooh.
I thought I was ready for this, but...
I know. It's like a nightmare. This was our home. Come on, Clive. We have to keep going.
That didn't draw any attention. I'm surprised. Capital punishment. Let us move forward.
It's a massacre.
He'll stop at nothing, Clive. Nothing.
Why do this?
Clive, we can get through here.
I'll have to deal with some guards.
Murderers!
There's only one fitting punishment.
There. Seems simple enough.
I yield! I yield!
Bruh, he's been dead for a while now.
Look what we have here.
Gentlemen!
You won't escape.
That wasn't what I meant to do. But that's fine, it works.
With me, men! For the Emperor! Out of our way!
Fine then. I see. You survived. Dodge that. So they can... I don't necessarily want to spam abilities then.
Come on, back him!
Ooh. Ooh. He's resilient. That's not... There we go. Oh! Ow. Oh, I didn't expect that. There's some decent warriors. It's a few of them, but there's some decent ones.
Get out of my city or die!
Darn. Wasn't expecting that.
When you leave the castle, it ends there.
We need to get towards... That wasn't what I wanted. Let's get both of them in this. There we go. Mages. That wasn't what I wanted. Why, hello there.
Set her loose!
Oh, a dragon? No.
They have a curl.
A curl, that's how you call those things. They've always been a problem.
Attack! Ready?
What do you think?
To me, Flames!
Oh.
Nice try.
Staggered me out of that.
It's building up to something.
Press the attack!
We need to stop him. Whatever it takes.
Ow! Woo!
Then let's make this count. Nice try.
Oh! Oh! This is bad. Gonna say it has me pretty well cornered here. Pretty well cornered. Not enough, of course, but well enough.
Jill!
We meet at last, Sid.
There's
Or
a
should
stutter
I
there,
say,
but oh well.
Lord Rosfield. I've been looking for you for a very long
How'd you get caught during that?
Go, Kuka.
I'm so glad you accepted my invitation. I went to some trouble with the decorations. Do you like what I've done with the place?
Bastard.
Such a pity your predecessor couldn't join us. But I am sure you will prove compelling company. Be still, little snowflake. I would not have you melt before your starring moment.
Okay.
Fuck.
I'm surprised he doesn't just kill us here.
Now, on to the festivities.
Glad they at least got my sword.
Just great, that is. I suppose it's up to me then.
Headsman!
Dang.
Where do you want me?
You! Bring the prisoner!
Yes, no more than she deserves for getting into bed with an outlaw.
We should get into mine.
Lord Kupka commands your presence. You are
Okay.
to bear witness to the girl's execution.
Such a waste.
Gav! Shh.
Crystal fetters are a bastard to open, just so you know. Don't worry, I'll have them off before you can blink.
Where's Jill?
In the courtyard.
Shit. We have to hurry.
The Imperials have sounded the retreat and cleared out of the castle. But the place is still swarming with Kupka's men.
Leave them to me.
I'll make my way up top and circle round the back. Quick as you like, eh?
Got my sword.
Nearly forgot.
Thank you.
Hold on, Jill. I'm coming. I have to get to the courtyard. Don't you let her die.
Oh, there are all these healing items. I appreciate it.
I hope you've got a plan, Clive, because we are fucked if you don't.
Kill them all. I don't know if that's sharp enough.
It's a bloody wolf!
Whoa, what the heck? There we go. I don't know why that lagged like that.
Jill, can you stand?
Come, Lord Rossfield. Don't tell me you tire of my entertainment.
Enough!
Yes. Perhaps it is time we served the main repast. I trust you are hungry!
Need this?
Much obliged.
Stay close. We're getting out of here. And Toggle,
Thank you.
Take all of them!
What the fuck your job just did? Later. Everyone, with me.
Oof.
Better cruise easy.
Ow. I need to.
Where does this lot come from?
More.
You still fight.
I can try.
Just keep him off while I. Oh! I missed the timing. Jesus.
To me, boy.
There we go.
Still breathing, are you? Excellent. Then Lord Kupka's reward shall be ours.
I thought bad news always came in threes.
Let them come.
Poison mist. Come on, do something. Do something about all this. Ow. I always forget that I have that. I shouldn't forget it. It's an important skill to have. And now, luckily, I should be full health. That's good. That's what I want to see.
It's over.
For now. But I bet that wasn't the last of them. And they won't stop hunting us until Kupka's dead. So you get in there and finish the job, eh?
Go on. If they come again, we'll hold them back.
All right. But be careful.
Yeah, we got jumped once.
I promise you,
Would Sid particularly? Well, I mean, probably. Though I don't know if he cares that he died by his hand.
Trouble on the way.
Just enjoying your entertainment.
How gratifying. Have you come to defend your father's throne, Lord Rosfield? The Grand Duchy of Rosaria. A realm without a ruler, an army, even a people. A veritable kingdom of dust. Truly, I see no throne to defend.
That's what I figured he was gonna do.
Enough of your games, Cooker. Just tell me what you want.
Sid's head in a box.
Well, Sid's dead.
Imagine my disappointment when I learned that he met his end at the hand of another. And my relief to learn that you had taken up his thrice damned name. Your master slew Benedicta Harmon and defiled her body. If you choose to bear that murderer's name, then you shall answer for his crimes.
The only crimes I shall answer for are my own. Sid did everything in his power to save that woman, though she was long past saving. And so I did what he couldn't. It was me all along, Hugo.
It was you. You killed her.
I did.
Then I am fortunate indeed. I had thought the most I could wish for was to take the life of one he loved, just as he did to me. But it seems I was wrong.
Wrong. Win.
And I shall have my revenge. We shared a dream. I would be the king of the world. She would be my queen. And together, we would rule like the gods we are. But you crushed that dream, ground it to dust. Hear me, Rosefield! You will pay for what you've done. I'll tear you apart with my bare hands!
And what have you?
And what
How
have
many
you?
people have you killed? How many dreams have you crushed? You're not the only one who's seen their world fall apart around them. You'll get no pity from me, Kuka. No pity. And no mercy. Now die!
Oh.
What becomes of those who dare to cross me? Cross!
I'll kill you!
Ow, I did it again. Can avoid all that, huh? That's out of habit.
Die by my hand, Rosfield. My hatred for you is unending. Unyielding. Let this palace be your grave!
Oh, shit.
Still doing well, are you?
The world has changed. I am in my element. There's no escape. The earth will always be my domain.
Nice try.
That's bad. Oh. 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 Oh.
Just like your forefathers. Your journey ends here.
Okay, I ate too much damage during that. Oh! Oh, that hurt. I need to jump that. Oh. Did a little couple panic jumps there. Ah. There. Even in your element, you couldn't best me. Oh. We didn't even go out of our way to take his power.
I'll kill you! I'll kill you! I'll kill you!
He's still gonna become Titan, isn't he?
I'll fucking kill you.
Ooh.
There. You mustn't get yourself worked up.
Wait!
Another time, Nuthos.
So he's not dead now. Huh. That's gonna bite us.
Is that all of them?
I think so.
Good job, Torgal.
Scum. Who the fuck invited them? Not that that's the biggest surprise we've had today. Where did you learn to do that, Torgal? Not telling, eh? Suit yourself.
Gav, we have to find Clive.
Right, sorry.
You missed one.
We were worried.
So was I. I was so close. If it hadn't been for my gift, I would have finished him.
I'm just glad you got out of there alive.
When did the Royalists arrive?
Right after you went inside. Just when we thought we were shot of Titans, lot. In-pile Odins. Not enough of them to worry us, though.
No. You didn't see the one who took Kukra away.
So, what? You think they came here to save him? Well, I'll be fucked if I know what's going on, but every minute we spend racking our brains, that bastard's getting further away. So what do we do?
We go back to the hideaway. I'm too tired to think. As are you, by the looks of it. And after what Jill's been through. Let's worry about Kuka later, shall we?
Aye. All right. Well, give us a chance to solve the riddle of your magic mud, too.
Magic mutt.
How you feeling? Ready to go home?
Okay. Back to the hideaway we go. If it's the only path we can go, I don't know why the game gives us a choice.
Just look at the state of you. You're more of a wreck than this place. Is this what you call taking better care of yourself? No more excuses, your ladyship. I order you to rest.
Fine. I'll rest.
Don't worry, Gav. She's in good hands.
But we should have never let her fall into Hugo's. Back when he had some like. The question is, where is he now?
That is a good question.
Doing that.
I was wondering about that all the way home.
Otto may have heard something. I'll talk to him.
And I'll talk to Tomes.
The lawsman. About what?
About your faithful hound for a start. If any four-legged friend's ever done that before, I'm betting Tomes will have read about it. But what I want to know is, what happens afterwards? It's all well and good Torgal saving our arses, but if it costs him what it cost Jill...
Right. Let me know if you learn anything.
Will do. And you do the same, eh?
Jill. Listen to Taya.
I will. Thank you.
Clive claimed a portion of Icon Titan's essence. Also allows several new iconic bows, such as wind up a single attack. Interesting. So I can now block, or is that just... Oh, I can choose Titan's power. What does he get with his? Same things. I'll stick with Rama. I just don't know if that skill itself is that useful. I think Judgment Bolt might be good though. Not much my thing. But I should. Let's use Judgment Bolt here. Let's learn that. And then make that a high damage Q. Well, Otto's right here, might as well talk to him.
Otto, is now a good time?
It's not a bad one. How's Jill doing?
She's been better. Taya's making sure she gets the rest she needs.
Good.
Any word on Kupka's movements?
Vivian's doing what she can to try and track him, but she's feeding on scraps. We've sent ours out to the Curse Breakers and our other friends in the West, asking them to keep their eyes peeled for anything unusual. No leads yet, but it's only a matter of time.
All right. Let me know when you find something.
There he is. All right, Clive. Still busy saving the world.
Mid. When did you get back?
I don't recognize her.
Just now.
What about your studies?
Adjourned. Since Hugo Kupka invaded Rosaria. All the canvassing, uproar about it. He's gone mad. He's turned rogue. It'll be us next. You try concentrating with all of that.
All right. You win.
How long will you be staying this time?
Dunno. A while, most likely. Any road, while I'm here, I was hoping you could do us a favour.
And what's that?
You can't just expect me to...
Please, oblige her. While we are busy tracking down Kupka, you should have a little time to spare.
Professor! Now there's a face I haven't seen in a while. Shouldn't you have it buried in a dusty old tome?
I did, till a familiar trill pricked my ears. As ever, your exuberance is a breath of fresh air, which successfully scattered the painstakingly assembled fragments of my thoughts.
I'll take that as a compliment. Well, Clive, you heard the professor. So, I'll meet you in the storeroom when you're done.
Wait, hold on. breath of fresh air. Bloody tempest, more like.
Oi, Otto, you got my gill?
Huh? What are you on about?
My fee for bringing Mid across. She said you were paying.
That little... The storeroom, was it? I wonder what Mid's plotting.
What have you got for me? New Muddy Murderer. Odd Hill.
And how may I assist you today? What is it that you wish to learn?
Yeah, we don't know who intervened. That's the only change, okay.
Here you are. Very good.
The little uns have been up to their old tricks again. Jill looked white as a sheet when they brought her.
That should do it.
Tony says he's looking for books about Torgal. I know.
Is there something I might assist you with, Clive? I don't believe you've read this particular chapter before. There is a rather fascinating excerpt I've been meaning to show you. If you
Okay.
have a question for me, I should be happy to answer it.
Old Hill was in Rosaria, right? It's M for the map there. Could be anywhere there. That's not invigorating news. That's pretty. Hey, Torgal.
Good girl. Run like the wind.
I might just look it up. I don't want to spend too much time. Especially considering that time is not something I have too much of. No, it's gotta be this or here then. Somewhere here. Ah, around here then. Figured as much.
Take us unaware.
That didn't do nearly as much damage as I had hoped. Maybe I replaced the lightning. It doesn't seem to do as much damage anyways. That does hit a moving target. Dual casting. I timed that well. Didn't know I could do that. Ooh. Oh, I mistimed that. Oh! It crashed. That sucks. It always crashes after a couple of hours, and this is the only game it happens to, and I cannot figure out the reason why. There we go. Now we give this another, I guess, fight. Ideally, it doesn't take too long, but we'll see.
Thanks, girl.
That's a decent bounty. I didn't pay attention to that prior. mistime that. Ah. I missed the timing. Ooh. Getting hit with just one of that's deadly. I missed the timing. Shit! That's bad.
Not good.
Yeah, that was close. But that's another mark down.
Well, it's dead now. Whatever it was.
Let us open the world map. Unfortunately, we don't get to keep stacking elements. So 3 is what it caps us at.
Jill looked white as a sheet when they brought her back.
Dread to think what happened in this.
She's nearly killed.
The little ones have been up to their own tricks.
Simple as that.
Oh, no,
No, wait. I should probably see what I have to read. Do 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 do.
It's all right.
Apologize for what happened at Roslith. I fear what might have been had not for you. Gavin Torgal fought so fiercely. Once again, you were there when I needed you most, and for that I shall forever be grateful. Seeing the city I had once come to know as my home reduced to flame and rubble, so left me with much sadness in my heart. The time for looking back is beyond us. We must focus on the here and now. Our memories will be waiting for us when this is all through. Jill. I would like a new blade.
What's everyone whispering?
Shouldn't you be getting some rest?
Nah, I got something to do apparently.
You took your time.
Yeah.
I'm a busy man, mate.
I'll get to the point then. I want to turn the room down there into a workshop like the one I had at Dad's place.
Mate,
Okay.
you've only just come back.
And I've been thinking about it for a while. Dad said I had a knack for engineering. Told me everything he knew about it. Then sent me off to Canva to learn everything he didn't. That was his dream for me. That one day I'd put my studies to use for the good of the cause. But I'm helping no one stuck at school. I've studied enough. It's time I put my knack to work. I know that I can help the people here, and I want to do it.
Well, well, well. If Sid could see you now. All right? I'll tell Otto you'll be staying.
I knew you'd say yes. Which is why I wrote up a list of jobs for you.
Great.
For me?
Who else?
What do you want me to do?
First things first, I need equipment and materials to start making my own. There's the designs for the stuff I need and the stuff it needs smithing from. The other materials I can work myself. Just need a generous benefactor to lay them on for me. Apart from the wood, I'll need a carpenter for that, but I can just borrow yours.
Is that everything?
For now. I'll let you know if I need out else.
Where to start? Materials and tools. That means Karen and Blackthorn.
Okay. One sec.
Yeah. What's everyone whispering about?
Yeah, it's half a dozen of the other, right? But I'll take this turn.
Was wondering where you got to. Mid's back from Canva. Have you seen her?
Just now. She's planning to set up a workshop in the stores and ask me to buy her some materials. Here's the list.
List of materials. The nauseous vapors that spilled from the cracks around a certain door in Sidophysis. Teleman's dead weight would sting the eyes and burn the nose of those who strayed too close. Combining every ingredient on this list would no doubt produce a similar result. Okay.
Think you can find everything on there?
This lot. Wouldn't be much of a trader if I couldn't.
Excellent. As for payment,
It's paid 100 times over by what that girl's done for us. If it weren't for her filters, we'd have naught to drink but blight water, and that would have drained the life out of us long ago.
indeed it would.
I'll send the stuff on to Mid when it comes in.
Thank you, Karen.
You got new stuff for me too?
And what can I do for you?
Oh, my bad. I might as well buy it because I
Cannot
think I
find a
could
better
upgrade
price
it.
than that.
Same here with
You're
that.
rubbing me blind, you know.
I at least want one high potion.
It'd better all
Oh,
here,
they're
yeah.
freaking cheap. No, never mind. Give me enough to
You're
fill.
rubbing me blind, you know.
I also want to see what she has to say about Mid.
Or pleasure.
Is irresponsible the word? That girl doesn't let anything get her down, that's for
Quite
certain.
the opposite.
Quite the opposite, in fact. She's got a way of making everyone bugger else get up and dance to her tune.
Father like daughter.
I'd say it ran in the blood if I didn't know better. Can't wait to see what kind of queer contraption she comes up with next. So long as she doesn't try and rope me into building it for her.
You live mid-order with me.
Okay.
I'll send everything on to her when I've got it.
New sword?
Blackthorn, you busy?
What does it look like?
I have a commission for you. From Mid. She requires certain tools.
They're ineffable devices seemingly drawn from the pages of a mad alchemist notebook, and a list of equally exotic alloys from which such things are smithed. Okay.
Do you think you can make them?
Bloody hell. What's she planning to build with this stuff? An airship? I'll see what I can do. Till I bring them over when I'm done.
My thanks. And Mid's, no doubt. That just leaves the carpenter. Let's see if Bardolph's available.
Okay, let me see what it...
Summer storm, that one.
Rolls in when you least expect it, soaking you to your skin and leaving you wringing your breeches. Just like our old man. Keeps us on our toes, though. What do you got for me? Grindstone. A new weapon, huh? Using the Levin bolt. When he lifts his fist beneath him, was found naught but dust.
Not bad. If I do
Yes,
say so
please.
myself.
The Drake Slayer's belt. And 1 second. And with a cry that echoed through the skies, she thrust her sword down into the mighty Drake's nape. Life having escaped the Elder Worm, he went crashing into the sea, where his corpse lay unmoving, yet unsinking.
No scratches, all right?
1 sec. Can I reinforce anything, or I could upgrade that.
Yeah, that should do you.
It cost, oh my god, that's expensive. All for a worse upgrade? Yeah, no. I need to get more meteorite. Can I buy those materials? Ooh. I like this new sword.
Well, don't just stand there gawping. If you're gonna buy something, be quick about it.
No, it doesn't look like I can.
Finished, are you?
Then I need to be more careful. I know, I got a new appearance thing. do like this.
Jill looked white as a sheet.
I should be more careful with what I spend.
Do with a good oiling, this kid.
Should be enough. How do, Master Sid?
Bardolph. Mid's looking to build a workshop in the storeroom, and she needs the aid of a skilled carpenter. So naturally I thought of you.
Well, I'd love to help the young miss however I can. But I'm afraid I got my hands full just keeping this place afloat. There's holes need patching, and if I don't patch them, we'll all of us sink into the mere. I'd gladly spare Mid all the time I have, but the sad truth is, I ain't got none.
I see.
It don't have to be me, though, does it? What about that other fella? You know, the one over at Martha's Rest. Bernard, was it?
That's right. And he is a friend of the cause. I'll ask Martha if she can spare him. Thank you, Bardolph.
Least I could do.
Okay, make for Martha's Rest. Doesn't look like we have any other quests. Peruse. What's this? The following cheatery will be repaid with a swift boot in the arse. Mucking, stacking, packing, peeking, palming, foisting, and fingering. Oh wait, what's that say at the top? Martha Brooks, no sharps. Okay. Hey, we're looking for a
Clive,
fella.
What brings you to the rest?
Our home finds itself in need of an extra carpenter. I wondered if I might be able to borrow Bernard for a short while.
I don't mind if he don't. We're all friends here, aren't we?
Thank you, Martha. Do you know where I might find him?
He went up to Cressida on business. No idea what, mind. Place is a ruin. Far as I know, he's still there.
I'll look for him there then.
A little bit further than I'd like. Do you sell resources?
What are you after?
Yeah, I'd rather... Some of these are cheap, but still. Materials. Heck it. Expensive.
Thanks very much. Sold a lot already.
That's all of them. Is there a cap for you?
There you go. Much obliged.
I appreciate that. Makes things easier for me, I suppose.
Thanks very much. Fare thee well.
Fare thee well. So that's to the left, right? Yeah, it's through there.
Come on.
Yeah.
Yo, bugs, yay. What do you need?
Hi.
I imagine
The
you
lad
need
who saved
something.
my life. What brings you to a place like this?
You do, Bernard. Martha said I might find you here. I have a proposition for you.
Oh, do you now? Building a workshop, you say? Well, that beats tacking boards to bridges, sure enough. And if Martha didn't mind me being gone a while, then neither do I. You just tell me where you want me.
That's the spirit.
I couldn't ask a favor, though, could I? Before we go?
Of course.
You want something from
There
a
is
house?
Cressida, where I grew up. Ain't much left of it now, though. Except my parents' graves. But I came up here hoping to visit. I even patched up the bridge to get across. Only to find the place crawling with thieves. But you're a dab hand when it comes to dealing with beasts and bogles, ain't you? Any chance you could,
It's the least I can do.
Well, thank you kindly. And take care.
This shouldn't take long.
Nope, wasn't who I meant to smite, but I pressed the wrong button. Oh. I expected that Loki to kill. I missed my timing.
Nice try. Nice try.
There we go.
That should do it.
You made short work of that lot. Thank you, son. Now my folks can rest in peace once more.
How long is it since the village was abandoned?
Oh, people started packing their things after the duchy fell. Between the Blight and the Imperials, you just couldn't make ends meet. Must be nigh on a decade since the last wagon left. Oh, it may as well have been a century, looking at the place. This isn't the Cressida I remember.
I'm sorry.
Ah, don't be. Can't live in the past, no matter how nice it might have been. As soon as I'm done saying a prayer for those that raised me, it's onto your hideaway. I'll meet
Thank
you.
you. I need to switch out my...
That should take.
Didn't mean to do that.
Little list. Better head back before she thinks of anything else.
I'm thinking I'll switch switch Garudas to Titans. And also switch out... No, not abilities. Switch... And switch this to... Or, well, no, switch this to Pile Drive. Switch this to Judgment Bolt. Okay, I don't think there's anything else here to do, so talk to Mid.
All right, Clive, you've all done then.
I am. I've placed your various orders, and a carpenter by the name of Bernard is on his way from Martha's Rest.
That's brilliant. Thanks, Clive.
Is there anything else you need?
Nope. Blackthorn and Lady Karen have already sent over everything I asked for, and I've got all my plans drawn up. So as soon as Bernard gets here, we can get to work. I can't wait.
Okay.
That's my good deed for the day done. Let's see how Jill's faring.
Shouldn't you be getting some rest?
Well, I have more quests to do, so... The answer is no. No, I should not be getting more rest. I should be continuing. Let's make sure there's none other around the map.
The Litlands have been up to their own.
What do you got?
Do you have a moment, Sid? A team of curse breakers has gone missing near Northreach.
Which team?
Coles. They were sent to liberate a carriage of bearers before they could be smuggled to market. They were moving in for their assault when the carriage was attacked by goblins. A curse breaker managed to release a Stolas amid the confusion, but... This was days ago. They should be back by now, but I've heard nothing from any of them. I can't help but worry that...
They know the work is dangerous. But I'm sure they're fine.
But what if I've got them all killed? Before they go out, I always remind them why we're doing this, what they escaped, and what we're freeing people from. But I never really thought how my words might affect them. What risks they might take because of the things I've said.
Don't worry, we'll go search for
I'll go
them.
and find them. We'll both rest easier knowing they're safe.
Thank you, Sid. And I'm sorry to trouble you with this. The plan was to intercept the slaver somewhere in the Dragon's Eyrie. I can't tell you much more than that, I'm afraid.
That should be enough to go on.
If they were there, Torgal will track them down.
Okay. Yeah. The weight of command. Probably easier if we travel to this one. Interesting colors. Let me double check through the abilities. I might honestly like that too, just to get enemies off me. It'd be a strong crowd control. If I did that, I don't need another all round like that if I'm gonna do Earth and Fury. Let's do that. Oh, and switch. There we go.
Faster.
I can always modify it to whatever I need as things happen.
Straight home now.
Am I being harassed? I was. Hello, Cole.
Cole, I'm glad you're in one piece.
Just about. Sid, if you don't mind me asking, what are you doing here?
Doris sent me to find you. She hasn't heard anything since the attack. She's been worried about you.
I sent a runner to the Dame in Northreach. The hideaway should have learned of our survival yesterday.
Well, I'm here now. And it looks like you freed the bearers.
Only some. The rest locked themselves in the slaver's carriage rather than fleeing when they had the chance. I want to help them, Sid. But we're barely in any state to protect those few we did save.
You made the right decision. Now where's the carriage?
The goblins may still be out there.
You have duties to attend to here. See to the injured. I'll handle the rest.
All right. Just follow the path to the south. You'll come across the carriage soon enough. And please, hurry. If the beastmen get to those bearers, the poor souls will be eaten alive.
I won't let that happen.
Thank you. And Sid, it's good to see you.
Don't thank me just yet.
Let's get 'em moving. Oh yeah, it's definitely goblins.
They're trying to get into the carriage.
Oof. Oh, I messed up the attack. I did it again.
Who are you?
Someone who's here to help.
Are there any more survivors? Why didn't you flee with the others? If the goblins had made it through that door, you wouldn't have stood a chance.
Why should we run? One miserable death's no worse than another.
Perhaps. But we're here to give you another choice. Freedom, safety, the life you've been denied. Come with us. Let us protect you.
Sid, I couldn't just let you... You weren't too late then. Thank the gods.
This man risked his life to save yours. To give you a second chance.
Fine. Do with us what you will.
What we'll do with you is take you to safety. After that, it's up to you. Your lives are your own now.
You can leave the rest to us, Sid. We'll get everyone back to the hideaway.
Thank you. I'll let Doris know we're expecting new arrivals.
Okay. Pick up that sharp fang.
Sid, welcome back. A Stolas from the Dame arrived not long after you left. If I'd just waited a little longer, I might have been able to deal with things myself. Or maybe I wouldn't. I keep making the wrong decisions.
Cole and the others got home safely. You made exactly the right decision.
No, I was lucky. I've been tracking that slaver for months, and then I sent Cole and you after them woefully unprepared. What kind of leader sends people into danger without considering all the risks? I should have urged greater caution, told Cole to be wary, to pull back at the first sign of trouble.
We swore the same oath as you, Doris.
It's good to see you safe and well, Cole.
Howdy.
Hey.
I'm sorry.
What's up?
With all due respect, we Cursebreakers don't risk our lives because you commanded of us.
You're
We risk them
quiet.
because we believe in our cause.
Yeah, I confess that we only used to like this book.
The agony of removing the brand more.
A little too loud, but yeah.
We all know how much bravery that takes.
Fix it a little bit.
Cole.
That good?
Yeah.
I never doubted your courage. Only my ability to see it put to good use. Thank you for your faith in me. I'm not sure I deserve it. I sometimes wonder if I might prefer to risk death alongside the others than ask it of them. But I'm a curse breaker. I swore an oath to. I have a role to play, and I must trust that I'm the right one to play it.
I just randomly thought more about the idea.
In time.
Yeah.
What? So obviously modern day setting. But what if it takes place at like? So we'll have to get the players to give like a bit of background and whatnot. Maybe they have a pet or whatever, and perhaps all hanging out at one of the players' house. And I'm just thinking of a random event that could occur is, you know how like sometimes in random horror stories they're like banging on a random door, and when they open there's nothing there.
Yeah.
What if so none of the players have a pet or whatever, or maybe one of the pets are at home. But what if one of the random events is there's banging on a door, someone answers it, and it's a pet, and then someone goes, "Oh, I didn't know you had a pet." And they just start questioning that I didn't. What's this doing here?
That might raise suspicions too fast. Not long ago, I was accosted by footpads as I walked the gilded path, and I would have perished alone in the desert had not the Cursebreakers come to my aid. I owe them my life. May this token serve them well. Whatever Direwolf Jess is. Thank you.
All done?
I still have the problem with the game crashing, but I just figured I'd just deal with it. As it happens. I can't figure out how to fix it. That was gear. Increase combo damage by 5%. Honestly? That might be better. 5%. Is that worth dropping my attack?
What's attack percentage?
Well, it's for combos, so I don't know if that would ultimately be better, because I don't always... Well, combos get off during the main damage phase, but
she still needs her rest.
Of course.
I cut off the hands of Titan's
I'll
dominant.
do my best. Oh, Gav was looking for you. He said he had something to show you in the shelves.
The shelves. Oh, that's right. He went to ask Harpocrates about Torgor. He must have found something.
So what is the Meek Eye of El doing?
Schoolwork.
The fun.
Litlins have been up to their own tricks again. Jill looked white as a sheet.
I bet that's enthralling.
Clive,
Hello,
where have you
Torgal.
been? I've been wanting to ask you something about Torgal. Where did you get him, like, in the first place?
My father brought him back from one of his expeditions into the Northern Territories. They were crossing a snowfield when they heard his cries, and seeing no sign of his pack, they took him in.
What do you reckon, Tones? It certainly adds weight to the theory. Clive, I believe that Torgal may be no mere hound, but a rare frost wolf.
A frost wolf.
Native to the far northern reaches of Valisthea. In one of our oldest bestiaries, I found reference to a frost wolf who served as guardian to an ancient queen of the north. Such was his mastery over ether, he could cast magics on command. His name was Fenrir.
Fenrir the Frostwolf.
Now, the annals do not state it explicitly, but I have reason to believe this queen was a dominant of Shiva, a girl from the Northern Territories and her faithful hound. One awakens as the dominant of Shiva, and the other?
You're saying that Jill granted Torgal his powers?
What?
Just like Fenrir. People called him my hound, but Torgal and Jill were inseparable. He grew up as a faithful companion to the dominant of Shiva, and years later, his powers awakened, just when his master needed him the most.
You're right. If it weren't for Torgal blasting those bastards to Kingdom Come, Jill would have been for it.
Quite. Though Torgal's power is his own, his latent birthright as a Frostwolf, it had only to be unlocked.
Oh, get you, Torgal.
You're an even finer hound than we thought.
And regarding your original concern, you need not fear for Torgal's health. Why, the beast has the appetite of a behemoth. Just this very morn, I found him with his nose buried in my nuts.
I don't like that wording.
I've been looking everywhere for you. Bernard's here. I need you to introduce us so we can get to work.
I shall be a moment.
Brilliant.
It is.
Well, I couldn't have done it without you. You and everyone else. But I promise I'll pay you back. I'm gonna work my fingers to the bone for you lot, starting right now. Just you wait. I'll make wonders like this world's never seen.
Then I look forward to seeing them. Now that that's settled, I wonder if Vivian's made any progress tracking down Kupka.
Thanks for letting me do this, Clive. I'll pay you back, I promise.
One moment here.
I think I'll wait till mid to Wednesday to get to the dungeon.
What mission have you got for me?
You have the look of a man with the twins upon his shoulders, Rodrigue.
Talia has tasked me with removing a Cursebreaker's brand. But it's my first time and I don't think I can do it. I'm afraid of what happens if I fail. You survived, I know, but here as many die as recover. Is it really worth the risk?
You don't need me to answer that. You know full well what we're fighting for. I hope as much as you that one day bearers can walk among others as equals. But until that day, a brand is a burden, and we must lift that burden in order to go undetected. The operation may be dangerous, but it's also essential, and we undergo it willingly.
I know. I still wish there was some other way. But griping about my lot helps no one, I suppose. Don't worry. I'll do what must be done.
I know you will.
Unfortunately, the first thing that needs doing is the preparation of a draft to dull the pain. Something I can't do with the infirmary's ammonia supply so low. What few leaves we have would barely be enough for removing a splinter, let alone a brand.
Just tell me what you need.
You'll go? Oh, thank you. No one knows Herblord like Taya, and she swears by ammonia for easing pain. It's simple enough to find, if you know where to look. Unfortunately,
Yeah, fetch quest.
Along the river near the village of Amber over in Rosaria. Just search for the bright blue blossoms.
Can I blame you, Michael?
Always. Because I can blame you then.
Sure.
Good girl. The river was easy enough to find. Now for those herbs. You deserve a rest.
Hello, Raptor. Goodbye, Raptor. I now punch very hard.
This is the only plant around here with blue flowers. I hope it's the right one.
No, hold up.
This'll put Rodriguez's mind at ease.
Okay.
I hope you didn't have too much trouble finding the ammonia.
Here, have their ammonia leaf.
Only the usual.
Oh, yes. This is it. And more than I was expecting. I dare say the patient won't feel a thing. That is, unless I...
You'll do fine. Taya trusts you, which means I trust you. The hideaway would be lost without skilled physicers like yourself.
Thank you for the kind words. Truly. But I'm sorry. I'm still terrified. The brand is more than just ink on flesh. It's a death sentence. Milk of the wyvern tail lurking just below the surface of the skin. One ill-conceived incision, a single slip, and the poison fouls the patient's blood. Failure means death, and even success means tremendous pain. Days of agony as the wound heals. I became a physiker to help people, not to kill them. I don't want to kill anyone.
Curse breakers lead hard lives. And the operation is only the beginning. They toil in the shadows, risking life and limb, knowing their efforts will win them neither glory nor acclaim. And yet we have no shortage of volunteers. The day I decided that I would take Sid's name was the same day Taya took my brand.
I remember. It wasn't long after we came here. What little medicine Taya managed to salvage from the wreckage of the old place had been used up treating the wounded. She begged that your operation be delayed until a new supply of antalgics was found. Procedure was even more dangerous back then. Only a few souls had undertaken it. Doris, Cole, a handful of other curse breakers, and those who were no longer with us. Those who lost their lives in the process.
I might go get some sweet tea. I might go grab some sweet tea.
But it was something I had to do if I was to take Sid's name.
It is quite
Always led from
interesting.
the front.
The
and never
switch
asked
around
anyone
you
to
have
take a
done
risk
that.
for his cause that he was
What?
unwilling to
Oh,
take
on tea?
himself.
Yeah, because I remember back in Scouts and whatnot, you absolutely did not like tea and whatnot, and I love just sweet tea, so...
Yeah.
Just, I always find it interesting and fun.
Hold still!
Well, tastes grow as you grow older.
I knew there'd be pain.
Yeah, and taste always
might
change
not
constantly, because...
survive.
What is it, like every few months your taste buds refresh or some shit like that?
But I also knew
Biology
that if I
is
didn't
in my
overcome that
sector.
fear, that pain, then I would never be able to call myself Sid.
Yeah, but you can still agree
We all
to
want our
bullshit
brand
that I don't even know.
But it's a decision each of us must make for ourselves, on our own terms. Rodrigue, I know your work isn't easy, but neither is going under the knife. Be a shoulder for your patients to lean on. Stay strong for them.
You sound like Taya. Do you know what she once told me? It's natural for a patient to feel like they're suffering in solitude. And it's a physicist's duty to see that they don't. Thank you for helping me remember that. I won't falter. Not again.
Well then, I'm gonna go grab some sweet tea. So I'll be right back. Keep the masses entertained, Michael. My headphones, damn it. Well, Michael, if your theory's right about taste buds and refreshing every 3 months, in 3 months, do you want to go get sushi?
No. Because, well, taste buds may refresh, the mind doesn't. And while your taste buds can change, your mind is stronger, unfortunately.
Have you ever even tried sushi?
How goes the
I've tried fish.
largely in circles.
Yeah, and I'm not a big fish
We have
person, and
myriad
I love
sightings
sushi.
of strange soldiers in unexpected places, but nothing definitive as yet. If only we knew for certain by what route
It feels
we left
different.
Ozareth.
Trust me on that one.
Keep at it.
See, that's the biggest problem
If
now,
anyone can piece
isn't
this
it?
puzzle
Typically
together,
with
it's you.
these feel.
And I'm willing to wait as long as it takes.
If you didn't like fish, and I said it feels different, that should be encouraging.
I'm neither here nor there on it. I'm not denying.
Cause I make a good point.
What?
Hmm.
Here.
Would that be a problem?
Do you know, Clive? I believe it a mercy that you didn't.
I already
inherit
told
your
you my
father's throne. Your poor people would
way
surely
to
live
do
in
that.
fear of you.
You have nothing to worry about on that front. I won't
Hold
be
up,
claiming
I'm in a
his ground.
cutscene, so I'm not paying attention right now.
That is a relief.
Clive, have you got a minute? We, have a guest.
A guest?
That is risky of him to show up
Your
here.
trouble.
It was a pleasure, in hindsight.
Uncle Byron? Clive, my boy! Tap a cask and stoke the ovens for your favourite uncle is here!
Man, my hand's killing me.
The Dalmekian government sues for peace. How shall we respond?
If they're willing to accept their fault in the matter, I see no reason to refuse them.
Still, we must insist on substantial reparations. Twinside stores are not as bottomless as reported.
Aye, and we have many more mouths to feed. We shall just have to have the Dalmex empty their treasuries for us.
Of course, none of this would have been possible without your timely intervention, Prince Olivier.
Indeed, I doubt any of us would have had the courage to trade words with the mighty Titan, nor less the wit to win him over.
The Empire owes you a great debt.
May the blessing of the crystals go with you, Your Highness.
May the blessing of the crystals go with you.
Very good.
Now, let us come to the question of precisely when the Dalmex will withdraw their troops.
Dion's fire could rid us of them in mere moments. The men of the Fist will not withdraw until a peace treaty is concluded. So let us keep the negotiations open, give them time to gather what gold and trinkets they can. And once they deliver that which we demand, what worth is a piece of parchment?
Your Radiance, were Prince Dion to take the field, the enemy would surely send their own dominant to meet him. And while His Highness would of course prevail, there would be heavy losses on both.
You need not fear Hugo Kupka. He is engaged on the Western Front. Even were the Dalmex to send for him, he would not arrive in time. As much as I would enjoy witnessing a clash between Bahamut and Titan, it is not to be.
And what of your subjects, Your Radiance? If the fighting spread to the
Shadows
city proper,
screaming.
the people would bear the brunt of it.
There will be losses, it is true.
Yet for every citizen who falls, another can be bred. For
Damn.
every home that burns, another can be built. The Empire will live on. Dion?
Yes, sire.
Shadow can scream all she wants. She's not getting in. Hopefully she's not picking up on the mic, though.
I don't hear them.
Good. She's a loud cat.
Prepare for battle.
But sire...
Do not make me repeat myself. Return to your camp and await my orders.
If that is your wish, your Radiance, I shall depart at once. May Gregor forgive you.
What do the astrologers augur?
The stars are in agreement, Your Radiance. The shadow of treachery hangs over Prince Dion.
Annabella's tales were true.
They're gonna kill the prince.
Disappoint me, Dion.
How could they?
Because the stars align and tell him he's going to betray them.
What on earth is Uncle Byron doing here? Only one way to find out.
Yeah. To be fair, I feel like that's pretty obvious, though, from the prince's questions. But I don't think the prince wants to go kill a bunch of his own citizens. But as the king says, for every civilian lost, another can be bred. For every house burned, another can be rebuilt. That line goes hard for a villain, not gonna lie.
Ah, my dear nephew, how I've missed you.
How did you find
Totally not writing that
Through
down.
the good offices of young Sir Wade. He really is the most helpful fellow. As are you, I hear. The Guardians and those they freed tell the most outlandish tales of your heroics in Rosalith. Which is why I came, to learn the full truth of the matter. Sort the fact from the fiction, so to speak.
You were working with the Guardians of the Flame to evacuate the people of Rosalith to Port Isolde.
I was, aye.
Then I have questions for you. Please, come inside, Uncle.
Gladly. You there? There are 2,000 gold talents in those chests. See that they're added to my nephew's coffers, would you?
2,000?
And I'm afraid that is all I know.
A fleet sailing south past Port Isolde. Most intriguing.
Forgive me for not being able to tell you more. I hadn't the faintest idea Coco withdrew wounded from Rosalith. Still less that my own nephew dealt the decisive blow.
What do you think, Vivian?
I think, with this news of the Dalmekian fleet and recent reports of the Royalists' movements, that the final piece of the puzzle has fallen into place. Come here and I'll show you. It is known that Kupka's forces entered Rosaria via its unguarded coast. So can the same be said of your visitors from Waloed? Certainly, her Royal Navy is famed for the efficiency with which it bears her knights from one battlefield to the next. And in the Einherjar, or Black Galleon, she boasts a vessel nigh as swift and every bit as feared as the kingdom's legendary cavalry. A fitting flagship for a land apart, her naval presence being crucial to her ambitions beyond Ash. Yes, it seems safe to assume that the Royalists did indeed enter Rosaria from the sea. So then, had you a vested interest in Titan's survival, whither would you take him? Why, home to Drake's Fang, a place rich enough in ether to conjure the magics needed to mend his hurts. But would that not entail an arduous voyage around the southern cape? Let us say that the Royalists did put ashore with a mind to spirit Kupka away from under your very nose. Could that truly have been their plan for him? To load him aboard one of the ships flying Republican colors sighted off the coast near Port Isolde. To spend weeks at sea, being tossed hither and yon by unforgiving waves, his life hanging in the balance. No. The journey would mean Titan's death, and Kupka's faithful creatures would not allow it. So what then was the plan of our Waluda friends? Reports suggest they made not for the coast, but for the desert. And by cutting through the Velcroy, a party traveling light would have Titan back in his bed days before a galley could lurch into port. To wit, it was the Royalists, not the Republicans, who effected Hugo Kupka's safe retreat. I would stake your life on it.
So it was the Waluders who spirited the wretch away. Now I think about it, there was something a little strange about the ships I saw. The men seemed almost crestfallen, as if in mourning, as if they believed, or were made to believe, that their master was dead.
You have a keen mind, Lord Rosfield. And you have your answer. To find Kupka, you have merely to follow the Royalist trail across the Velcroy. It may well have gone cold by now, but as they say in the Republic, all roads lead to Drake's Fang.
Allow me to accompany you part of the way. As luck would have it, I had intended to journey Canberward on business after visiting you here. The Fang would be but a short detour.
I'd be glad of the company. Give me a moment to make ready. I need to tell my friends what we've learned and where we're going.
Very well, but be quick about it, my boy. Time waits for no man.
Go ahead and get our
How may I
update.
assist you today? What is it that you wish to learn?
We're best friends with Torgal the Frostwolf.
How do you? Thanks, Torgal.
Yeah, thank you, Torgo. The Holy Empress secretly backs the Holy Prince. The Holy Prince applauds the achievements of the Holy Emperor. The High Cardinal flatters the Holy Prince. The Holy Emperor mistrusts the Prince, who mistrusts back, question mark. Unknown mistrust. The Holy Empress manipulates Titan's dominant. Okay. I misunderstood the play she was going for then. But he is still.
One must understand
moving.
one's place in the world.
Armistice.
Very good.
Left at the Drake's Fang. What was I thinking? I was thinking something. Oh, right.
Here for another of my lectures.
About
We
mid.
met under curious circumstances.
I think it is fair to say it was during my time at the university. I had returned to my lecture hall to collect some notes and discovered Mid crouched under the lectern, sketching some design or other by candlelight. It transpired that she had had fashioned a key and had been using my classroom as her own secret study, place of quiet refuge from overzealous tutors and the like.
Naturally.
I insisted she leave, but Mid being Mid, she refused to take no for an answer, and before I knew it, I had not only allowed her to continue her late-night studies, but had agreed to take her on as a pupil into the bargain. Though I soon wished I hadn't, her refusal to defer to my authority was no less evident in my lectures. Was this my reward for years of painstaking study, I wondered, to be teased and tormented by some oil-stained stripling who seemed to delight in my discomfort? Our time together was not entirely disagreeable, not least because it was she who unearthed the plot against my life, and encouraged you to come whisk me away to safety. And so I came here to take refuge in your base of operations, just as she once did in mine.
Lord Byron Rossfield.
Of the 7 high houses, protector of Port Isolde, and your uncle, no less.
I heard tell.
He was an adventurous soul, and journeying alone to the secret lair of the villainous Sid the Outlaw would certainly seem to give truth to such rumors. He will make a valuable ally. I'm Sid the Outlaw.
Dear God!
And a generous one, I hope. And his connections among the nobility will surely prove useful. Why, perhaps we will soon be inviting the heads of the remaining high houses to the grand soiree here in the hideaway. I must practice my steps.
Your nemesis awaits, Clive.
What do you mean we're gonna kill them all?
Desert. Then worm your way into the bowels of an enemy fortress. Best of luck.
I'm just saying, in most fantasy, whenever a council or anything, a group of leaders get together, someone somewhere always fucking dies.
They're not leaders, they're nobles.
Same thing.
What have you got?
Well, don't just stand
I'm just
there,
saying,
dog.
don't be surprised when one of them winds up dead, if not all of them.
Hey, one of them's my uncle. Thank you.
Well, such a shame to be him.
Mid's finished outfitting.
Another idea. Oh, are you busy?
I'm about to enter a cutscene. Hold up.
Kuka's at Drake's Fang.
Okay, yeah.
I'll be leaving before sunset.
Wait.
You're not going in there alone, are you?
Don't worry. I'm not going there to destroy the Mother Crystal. All I'm after is Kuka's head. I won't risk any more than I have to. I promise.
The lands around the Fang are all Kupka's personal fiefdom. You have any trouble on the way, you ask for Rosina Dalamil. Some call her the Desert Hare.
Who is she?
An old associate of Sid's, and only Sid's. All I know is the name, and that they used to meet at the Dalamil Inn. We've heard nothing from her since he died. But I'm thinking maybe the new Sid might be able to bring her back into the fold.
Thanks. I'll keep that in mind.
So, what about your uncle? I mean, he's welcome to stay, but...
Don't look so worried. He'll be coming with me.
Thank fuck for that.
Gav, Otto, I'm leaving you two in charge.
You can count on us.
Entering another cutscene. Hold up. He's literally right
All right,
there.
Uncle. I'm ready to Shall we? We shall. Come, let us away to adventure.
Let us away to adventure, Mikayavel. We're entering deserts. The deserts of Dalmacia. How many crystals are left? It looks like 3. 3, it looks like. Sand tornadoes. That is a concern. Throat, excuse me.
I was a young man when last I walked this path. There's an old trading post not far from here. The road to Drake's Fang leads through it.
The trading post it is.
The Riddle of the Sands. How do you feel about riddles in sand, Michael?
I think it's close enough and gets everywhere.
I think so too, which is why I'm gonna save that for another time. I will see everyone next time. Bye.